Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing our second of 2 monthly setup videos. Yesterday you would have seen my A5 wide monthly setup and my YouTube calendar, which are all in the same planner. Today we're going to do my Hobo and my daughter's memory keeper. We're going to start with the Hobo. So for this month, I am using a Planner Pixie Co kit. Surprise, surprise. It is the haunted theme. She's got a weekly kit that matches. You will see this in my A5 wide at the end of October. Full page kit, which I like, but doesn't always like me. And I've already dated it, so we can jump right in. So October, there we go. This was a Monday start kit. I did change it to a, sorry, it was a Sunday start kit and I changed it to a Monday. In the monthly pages, this should be a little bit easier to get down somewhat straight because it doesn't have all the bulk. I mean, it's still very crooked. What do we expect? It doesn't have all the bulk behind it. This one, maybe a little bit different. Oops. That's all right. Oopsie. Oh dear. Well, it was probably inevitable because every full page kit I have put down recently, and by that I mean like in the last week, has been a bit of a disaster. All right, the first thing I'm going to mark down is the time that my daughter will be here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kate. I have a stepdaughter, yeah, this one will do, who is 12 years old. I refer to her pretty much exclusively as my daughter because, I mean, that's what she is. But she does split her time with us and her mom and stepdad. I'm gonna put this one down here because I won't have enough of all one color for this whole week with just this leftover bit. So we will alternate and I will do the other purple on this week. She does spend 2 weeks at a time at each house. We have almost always done a week up until this summer, when with the pandemic and all of the unknown with that, and the you know, just with that 2-week incubation period, we decided 2 weeks at each house was better, even though we know we won't ever be out of that sort of danger zone, if you will. But also, she expressed that she likes 2 weeks better because it allows her to actually really settle in at each house, which I totally understand. Okay. The next thing I'm going to mark on here is my YouTube anniversary, which is coming up on the 8th, which is super exciting. So I'm going to just write YouTube 1 year. And we will put that right there. Next, I am going to mark my husband's birthday. On the 14th. And our dog Tinkerbell turns 3 on the 28th. So we will put that down as well. I use this planner and the weekly pages in it as a life log little journal. So it doesn't have to be super extensive, just enough to sort of jog my memory when I am doing like a full memory keeping spread. All right, next I am going to mark down the days that I have Etsy releases, which is every Friday except the second one, sorry, except the first one, which is the 2nd of October this month. There won't be one. So I am just gonna quickly write Etsy release, and those will go on the last 4 Fridays. By the way, if you are noticing that my fingernails look dirty, I assure you my hands are clean, but I have been working for the past 3 days on getting the burnt on crud off the bottom of our toaster oven, and I don't know, it's not working. So nothing I do is working. All right, I forgot to mark down Thanksgiving, so we're gonna put that down, but I actually think I might just mark that with a little, where are my tweezers? With a little bow here. We'll just put that there because it is a nice day off. Thanksgiving. And then the other thing I wanted to mark down is that the last weekend of the month is my weekend off, which you have probably heard me talk about by now, but it is basically just a weekend that happens every 5 to 7 weeks, depending on what we have going on, where there are no expectations of me all weekend, and it is amazing. Okay, what else needs to go in here? There isn't much. We do have 2 house cleanings being done in October, so I might as well mark those down. Let's do the black ones. So they will be on the 7th and the 21st. Okay. And on the 17th, there is something that I want to mark down. It is 10 years since my dad died. Sorry, I just hit the light. So I will obviously like to commemorate that in my different planners. Okay. I think that is it for this planner. It is always quick and easy to do, which is nice. And then it gives me a good base to look back on when I am memory keeping later on, because I am never up to date with those. That is done. Let's hop into my daughter's memory keeper. Okay, so for this spread, we are using the monthly kit from BEaYOUtiful Planning. It's called Full Moon. Show you that in a second. So this is the kit here. I just printed the bits that I thought I would use. And then the other thing that I have is the October Wacky Holidays that I have foiled in black foil. I like the way this looks. I did think it was going to be, I thought it was going to be a little bit more holographic than it is. So it doesn't quite have the maybe the oomph that I was hoping it would, but they're cute anyway, so I will be using that. I didn't know if it was going to come in time because I just got it Well, I don't actually know when it arrived in the mail because I never check my mail. But I got it yesterday. All right, I think I will need to start with this bottom one here to make it line up a little bit better. And if I remember correctly, they're a little bit longer. Yeah. Which I think last month I trimmed. And I may do the same again this month. Yeah, I did. I'll trim them when I've got them both down. Okay, trim that a bit too much, but not a big deal. And then this one over here, yes. So we will leave approximately the same amount of room. And then, whoops, I didn't mean to press that down when I'm just about to take it up. But and then what I'm going to do is put down the sidebar before I trim this bit off so that I know where I should trim it to. I have Butterfingers today, apparently. And then I think I'll trim down here just to make it even, since we won't be losing any of the design. That's not a trimmer. That's super cute. I like that. Okay, I am gonna put date dots down rather, but I had printed a full box that I thought I would use for Halloween. So I will put that down first. And then I will probably also trim that just since I'm on a trimming roll at the moment. And I do like when it all looks lined up. The feel of these tiny little bits on my fingers is like a sensory nightmare to me. I'm gonna turn this around. Sorry for the constant flips. So this box at the bottom did not say Halloween originally. I just added it in before I printed the kit because I thought it would be a nice way to just have that right within that sticker. Okay, I'm gonna go and do the date dots and I will be right back. All right, date dots are down. I'm loving the way that this looks so far. The next thing I'm gonna do is mark the days that she's with us and the days that she's with her mom. So, excuse me. In my planners, I only mark the weeks that she is here because it's really the only one that impacts me. Obviously in her planner, her memory keeper, I'm gonna mark them both so that, because obviously it does, like that part does impact her. So we will get this down. Now these dates do change on occasion depending on what's going on, especially right now. So as I film this weekend coming, she would be going to her mom's on the Friday, but her step siblings have had to have COVID tests and they can't go back to school until they get their negative test results. So they're actually going to have missed a full week of school. Now they can do some of the learning online, but not all of it. So we don't want, they're probably fine. It was probably just a cold, but obviously we want to play it safe. So we are going to keep Chloe until they get those results back, which they had to make an appointment for testing. Whoops. Because our testing sites are, well, this morning I saw a post that said at 3:15 in the morning, the testing site was full, which is wild. So, like full at capacity for the day. So they were able, that's like a drive-through one, but they were able to get an appointment for tests tonight at one of the other clinics. So hopefully that will all go well. Their results will probably take 3 to 5 days at this point. So it may be the weekend or even Monday before they get those. So we are switching Chloe to distance learning. We are school board, so we thought all summer that the schools would be doing a hybrid model this year, and we were really disappointed to find out that they decided to go with a full open. So we had decided on distance learning because they did give that as an option. And then at the last minute, we decided that she could go at least until she needs a test, because unfortunately that will be a struggle for her. But the school board had said that there were different times during the year where we could change that, and the first one was supposed to be in November, but in the past week, so school's only been in for a week, in the past week they've received requests from 1,000 families, and we're not in a small town, but we're not in like a huge metropolis. So all told, there's about 500,000 people in our region. So that's a lot of requests. So they decided to move the date up, and we decided with Chloe's mom and stepdad yesterday that we would pull her because our numbers are going up ridiculously quickly. And wait, did I do this right? Yeah, I did. Okay. And we think that anxiety-wise for her, it's just a little bit better that way. So I will label those now. Obviously these dates are subject to change. So this will be her mom's. And then she'll come to us. And then she'll go to her mom's again. It's still a little bit off, but not the end of the world. They might all be. The washi is probably also off, if we're being honest. Okay. Hopefully we won't have to change too much, but we will do what we have to do. All right, so in terms of what we're going to mark next, I do have, I thought I had a day off sticker. I must have forgotten to print that one. But Thanksgiving is a day off, and there are a couple birthdays to mark for her, even more than in my planner. So it looks like I only printed, oh no, I printed extra balloons, but I also printed black foil balloons, and I feel like I might use those. So let's, maybe actually what we'll do is this next. So I think what I'm actually going to start with is there's a little Hello October script, so I thought I would just put that there. And then there is a Thanksgiving script as well, so I will grab that. That's this day, not, I'm still thinking of this as a Monday start planner, but it is not. And then maybe we'll do our birthday ones. So on the 4th, is her uncle's birthday. Which I will write in. On the 14th is her dad's. And on the 28th is her grandfather and our dog Tink. So we will, just gonna write those in right now. So this is Uncle Chris. This is Daddy. And then this is Papa, Doug, and Tinkerbell. Writing getting very bad close to the coil. There is a Halloween script on here, but I had already done it on there, so I'm going to leave it like that. So at some point in the month, she will be assigned a virtual classroom, but it could be not until mid-October, and we don't know the exact date yet, so I'm going to wait for that. So now we can put down our funny holidays, and I thought about just speeding through these, but I like to go through them with you guys. So the first is homemade cookie day, and I swear if she was at our house I would have her baking all day long. The second is kids music day. There were some funny ones when I looked through this quickly. Card making day. This foil job I did was not the greatest. I've heard that a can of compressed air can fix the bits where it's not supposed to stick, but I don't have any compressed air. This on the 4th is Toot Your Flute Day, which probably means bragging, but my family would see that as bathroom humor, I'm just gonna say. And by family, I mean my husband and my daughter. Apple Betty Day. I don't know what that is. I feel like it must be a dessert or something, but I don't know. Mad Hatter Day. This is Bathtub Day. Did bathtubs need a day? Were they suffering? Do they not get enough recognition? Fluffernutter Day. Beer and Pizza Day. Now my husband would say that should be a national holiday. And Porridge Day, which I wouldn't mind, but my family would probably leave me. Okay, this really got a little mangled, but I think it says Broken Day. I'm not sure what that means. The 12th, which is Thanksgiving here, is pulled pork day. I wonder if I can move this one down a little bit. I'll switch the spots. My husband would probably love to have pulled pork for Thanksgiving. The 13th is Treat Yourself Day. The 14th, so my husband's birthday, is Top Spinning Day. Why not, right? The 15th is Choose Cheese Curd Day. Oh boy. Food Day on the 16th. The 17th is Repair Day. Okay, the 18th, hang on, I'm going to take the backing off of this. It's so much easier to get the stickers off, especially when you're doing tons of little scripts. Okay, where am I? The 18th is Chocolate Cupcake Day, and that is another one that I would be more than happy to celebrate. Guys, October 19th is Evaluate Your Life Day. Assess all your failures and successes on one day a year. The 20th, for any of you who work in an office, it is Office Chocolate Day. I'm sure nobody's allowed to bring in communal treats, but there you go. The 21st is Back to the Future Day. The 22nd is Caps Lock Day. So again, I don't know why it needed a day, but I guess it did. Canning Day, we will not be doing that in this house. Bologna Day, no thank you. Interestingly, Pumpkin Day is the 25th of October. 26th is Howl at the Moon Day. I wonder if it's a full moon that night. 27th is Boxer Shorts Day. 28th is Wild Foods Day, which I can guarantee you my child will not partake in. Okay, this is interesting. The 29th is Oatmeal Day, but the 10th is Porridge Day. Those are sort of the same thing. 30th is Candy Corn Day, which I honestly didn't think that anyone ever actually existed who liked candy corn, but my ex-husband loved it. It was so weird. And then the 31st, the official holiday other than Halloween, I guess, is Scare a Friend Day. So there we go. I have been absolutely loving having these in here, these holidays, to help fill up the day. I would give you a wiggle, but there's not a ton of reflection on them, not like in September where it was holographic. So it's too bad. I'll have to look for some black holographic, but in the meantime, I do like the way that this looks. All right, so that's the Memory Keeping Monthly. That's a Michael's Recollections planner. Here is my Hobo Weeks monthly spread, and that is it for me. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and don't forget to check me out over on Instagram and Etsy at A Pretty Planscape. I'll see you all again soon. Bye, friends.